Anthony. Brent, hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And here's Leonard from three. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Second shot opportunity, and it's Zubac laying it in. Here's Morant. We're about 1 minute into the first. Brooks finds Clark. Back to Brooks. Over Westbrook. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Clippers. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level, certainly, that their owner wants to. But trying to keep this core group of guys together. If they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
A three from Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And George kicks to Leonard. Outside, Covington. Here's Zubac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Here's Morant. Inside. Here's Jackson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Leonard, the pass to Covington. Covington, a screen on Bane. And the dunk by Covington.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Back to Bane. Stolen by George. From deep. The shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Covington in the corner. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Morant passes to Clark. Outside, Bane, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Clark. Brooks feeling it out a bit over Westbrook. And that one hits back iron. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles to the left side wing. Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Covington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Covington, it gets underappreciated, but guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions, he'll hit three-point shots. That's a lot of complimentary stuff.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brooks kicks to Bain. To end the cold streak, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Jackson dishes to Clark. Outside, Bain. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Clark. And count it from 19 feet away. Clark's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Zubac, a screen on Bain. They get it again. Zubac kicks to Leonard. For 3, Covington. And he's good on the 3-ball. Covington's got 7.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense. Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to...
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Zubac. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bain finds Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Right side, Westbrook. Outside for George. Leonard on the wing. Launches a 3. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. And so here's Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from 2-point land, 3-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Scooped up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Morant with some nice D.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Covington kicks to Westbrook. Covington a screen on Bain. Here's Westbrook. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. Oh!
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
Highland passes to Plumlee. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Plumlee's got his first bucket in this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Morant left side. There's the pass to Tillman. Kennard with the ball. 5 on the clock. Right wing. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Mann, defended by Jones. Plumlee with a screen on Jones. Mann gets the bucket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Jones drives in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Highland, defended by Jones. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Goes back up. Here's Adams. Plumlee with some nice D. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Man. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Guarded by Powell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Mann passes to Morris. Down low. Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. It's stolen by Adams. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
16.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Luke Kennard out there with Jones. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Tillman in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The Grizzlies shooting 40% from the field. Passes it to Tillman. On the wing, Jones. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. To the middle. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Back to Adams. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Jones. Shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to man. Plumlee with a screen on Kennard. Lets it go from the wing, and that's good for 2. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Count it. Jones has got his second basket of the game. And for the Clippers, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Plumlee with a screen on Kennard. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Highland. Misses the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kennard finds Jones. Back to Kennard. To the paint. Kick out to Adams. To the middle. Lock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Plumlee. The dish now to Powell. Morris outside. It's Powell on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Morris with the bucket.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
The Grizzlies trail by 4.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. In the corner, Powell with it. Out to Morris. The pass to man for 3. That shot no good. And Memphis the other way now. Inside. To the inside. Adams. No good. That would have tied it. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Down low. Plumlee with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Kennard, the pass to Tillman. There's a screen. Passes it to Kennard. From outside the arc. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Jones. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Jones has got 8 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Man passes to Plumlee. Over to the wing. Morris with a screen on Jones. Pass to man. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Consistent shooter from all three levels. Why Leonard the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
And then Morant slams it in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Clark inside. Zubac defending. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Back to Covington. Outside Westbrook. Up top Covington. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard dishes to George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clark outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Clark. It's deflected. Covington with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Zubac the pass to George. Zubac with the screen for George. Zubac kicks to George. And another 3 for the Clippers. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Back to Covington. From the arc. And Payne pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Over George. Payne finds Clark. Looking to end the run. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
George, no good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Morant. It's not going to go for him.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
The shot by George, wide open. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Covington dishes to Leonard. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Robert Covington.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
George passes to Leonard. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Payne. Can they get it? knocks down the three ball.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
It's been all Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Covington a screen on Brooks. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Morant against George. 5 to shoot. 4-3. Covington. The Clippers rebound. Zubac finds Leonard. Right side, Covington. So it's Los Angeles winning this one east. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 4. Good chance here for Clark. The shot that time not on target. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And here's Paul. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Here's Paul. The 3. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Lets it fly. Morant, he's open. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Clark right side. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Paul with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Stolen by Ayton. For 3, Booker. They get it again.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back.
The 3 from Bane. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Ayton. For 3, Booker gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
If you're talking strictly from shooting range, Booker is right at the top of that group.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. Morant with it. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Bane. Shot to stop the run.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. First personal foul. Third team.
Free throw drops for Bane.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bane.
So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Morant. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Paul against Morant. Paul can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 6 points.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Jackson against Paul. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Down low. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Paul for 3. Stolen by Jackson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Paul. Oh, deflected. Booker finds Paul. Okogie on the wing. Shoots over Morant. Phoenix no good that time either.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And that one's long. Booker with it. And that's not going to go. And so lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Suns ahead, up 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. The drive by Paul. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bane. The kick to Durant from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. On the wing, Bane. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bane's got 5 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis leading. Bane, the pass to Clark. Back to Bane. The 3 ball. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Here's Ayton. Oh! And a dunk by Ayton.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Aiden's on another level.
Outside Morant. There's the triple. Durant pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Durant against Clark. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Clock is at 3. Now Durant. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Inside, Clark lays it up and banks it in. Clark's got 5 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes for Phoenix. Baisley, he's checked in for Durant, and Warren subbed in for Okogie. The Suns trailing. Up top, Paul, hounded by Morant. Paul passes to Ayton. Count it. Good. He has 6.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Kicks it out to Warren. Pass to Baisley. Back to Warren. It's Booker on the wing. The 3. And the Suns get another 3.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Morant into the lane. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Left side Booker. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jackson down low. He's covered by Warren. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Into the lane. And then Morant with the jam.
Still a little bit of a street shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
A line change here for Memphis. Now Jones. 19 seconds left in the first half of this game. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. This one for 3.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt about it.
Appreciate it, Allie. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Xavier Tillman. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Jones against Paul. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. For the lead. And it's good on the layup. Paul's got 7 points.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Booker against Kennard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the 3-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent 3-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
No one covering. He's got 5. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
It's Booker on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Paul against Jones. Here's Tillman, and he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Back to Paul. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 9.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
He's covered by Warren. And he makes it on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Back to Kennard. Outside Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside for Booker. Wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Adams with a screen on Booker. Kennard has the open look. And another basket for Memphis.
well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Ball against Jones. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And that one drops. And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Pass to Baisley. Fires the three. The shot off that time. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Tillman. Kennard on the wing. Outside Jones. Kennard finds Jones. Shoots over Paul. Jones misses. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Warren on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Booker with it. He's picked up by Adams. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Suns. 7-point differential. .11 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Pass to Adams. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot.
First team foul.
Paul passes to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Morant going inside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Okogie's shot is off. Memphis has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Morant with it. Morant with the slam!
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Okogie. Outside Durant. To the left side wing. Ayton, the screen on Morant. Now Ayton, 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Ball against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
The kick to Durant. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's Morant. Pulls up on the wing. Payne, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Over Clark. Over Clark. Durant with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Jackson. Driving to the basket. And And the dunk by Jackson.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
Durant way outside. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Durant way outside. That doesn't go either for Durant. Jackson, the pass to Bane. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Clark. Outside for Morant. Can he keep it going? And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Okogie's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And it's Morant missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Booker for 3. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Morant, outside Bane, puts up a 3, hits a 3-pointer, and the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
For 3, Durant. Here's Ayton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Clark. So Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Oh, say does that.
Oh, Greg, when you look. At these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. And the pass to KD. Stolen by Zubac. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. From deep, George buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
Paul passes to Ayton. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Off target with his 3. And here's Phoenix. 6-point game. Here's Paul. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now, here's George. 6 points for him.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Paul, and the rejection by Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now, Booker. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Booker, the pass to Durant. Outside, George. Here's Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Ayton wide open. Phoenix no good that time either. Clippers leading by 8. Westbrook kicks to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Ayton. That three off the mark. Booker against George. Pass to Covington. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Booker. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the triple. Paul passes to KD. Ayton a screen. Inside. Shoots over Zubac. Durant dishes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Back to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
So go ahead and get up, Kevin Durant, former MVP, punching it home.
Leonard with the ball. With the drive. Here's Zubac. Good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
To the middle. Here's a Kobe. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Covington setting the pick for George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 11 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 9. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
On the court for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Pass to Ayton. That one no good. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Westbrook kicks to George. No good from outside. Suns trail by 15. Booker looking around. Fires the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
Covington against Paul. Covington passes to Zubac, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Paul. A shot off that time. Good D by Westbrook. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And stolen by Ayton. KD with it. Leonard picks him up. Durant kicks to Ayton. Plays it up and banks it in. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Good work there as it goes. Ayton's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 11 on the basket from Paul. And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Paisley. And the 3 off target. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Highland passes to Morris. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame in that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Here's Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's Powell on the wing. Plumlee dishes to Powell. The pass to Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The drive by Paul. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The 3 ball. Man can't hit. And that concludes the first half. All right, thank you, David. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got Powell. Morris is out there with Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Paul with the bucket.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Here's Highland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Out to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Kept alive. Plumlee, the pass to Man. Here's Highland. The second chance effort. They get the rebound. Morris outside. Pass to Highland. Plumlee with the screen. This one for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here is Morris. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Mann. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mann's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Booker with a deep 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shoots from the corner. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Mann. To the paint. Here's Powell. Makes it off the glass.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Booker outside. Into the lane. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Doors when opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
Here's Paul. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, as good as Chris Paul's passing game is, the scoring ability is on par.
The kick out to Warren. Paul dishes to Ayton. Plumlee with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Mann can't hit.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And for the Suns, Kevin Durant comes in for Basin. And Okogie subbed in for Warren. Covington kicks to Zubats. The kick out to Westbrook. Throws it up high. Passes it to Leonard. On the wing, George. 16 points for him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Covington finds Zubats. He gets it in there. And the Clippers lead by 16.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Booker with a deep 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 6. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers leading by 16. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble. He is impossible to contain.
Here's Paul. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Covington setting the pick for George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 19 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, be aggressive and leave, no doubt. Josh Okogie up on the finish.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. George passes to Zubac. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Nobody near George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And there's the pass to Leonard. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker outside. Okogie for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Nailed from three-point land. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And he makes the first.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Suns trail by 19. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
That's good from Durant. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And here's George for 3. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
George looking around. Jacks up a 3. And they recover it. Leonard kicks to George. They get it back. Kicks it out to Leonard from deep. Outside, George. Zubac trying to break loose. Outside, Covington.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
the bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paul George.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Good on the triple.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Inside. And here's Leonard from 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Westbrook dishes to Leonard. And here's George for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game, all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for...
I smack clowns with mad style.
An excellent matchup. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Dylan Brooks is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's wow! Crazy good!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Zubac screen. George finds Zubac. Clark grabs the board.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce. Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Here's Bane. First shot won't go. Here are the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Covington. Leonard on the wing. Covington, a screen on Clark. Leonard passes to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. And George with the basket on the assist by Zubac. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major impact.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
For 3, Covington, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
And here's Morant outside. Westbrook with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
George passes to Westbrook. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. George for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy. Just great hustle play right there.
Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
George against Brooks. It's Covington on the wing. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Covington's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Clark, the pass to Brooks. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Zubac screen. Leonard finds Zubac. Bane against Westbrook. Back to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Pass to Zubac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
On the break. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Because of George's strong defensive instincts, he's able to consistently disrupt opponents.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Westbrook against Bane. Covington. The Clippers rebound. Memphis trailing here. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Clark.
The assist goes to Dylan Brooks.
And the Clippers with the ball. Westbrook, the pass to George. Stolen by Jackson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. George outside. Leonard right side. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead. They're up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. From deep, Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Stolen by Jackson. Leonard against Clark, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And Westbrook slams it home.
He's such a ferocious player. Westbrook nearly snapped the rim that time.
Here's Morant. And there's the drive. Morant with the slam.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
George outside. Sinks that one from the post. George has got 7 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Back to Westbrook. Outside Covington. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Leonard way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Jackson outside for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Leonard. Takes the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
And stolen by Leonard. Westbrook with it. Guarded by Morant. George, a deep 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And we talk about George's confidence. When you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Brooks against Zubac. The open shot by Brooks. The wide open shot is on the money. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Here's Highland. Off target with the 3. It's tipped. Ooh, Morris with a steal.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Highland. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Morris for three. Connects from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 11.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
I mean, one of the hardest workers in the league. Adams has done a great job of refining his offensive skill set.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Back to man. Out to Powell. 4 on the clock. Here's Highland. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Pass to Tillman. Powell covers. Now Adams to the left wing. Here's Tillman. They grab their own miss. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Kennard with it. Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A three-point specialist like Kennard won't pass on a corner shot.
To the wing on the left. Plumlee finds Powell. Here's Highland. Morris, a screen on Jones.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Morris. Both free throws good from Morris. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Jones. Fires the 3. And they get it back. Off target from 3-point range. And that'll do it for the first half.
With the score, 38. The Grizzlies, 25.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Xavier Tillman is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Tyus Jones. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
NBA, I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it. Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Out to Powell. Out to the right wing. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Powell. And here's Adams. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Plumlee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Highland. Here's Mann from behind the arc. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
It's Powell on the wing, defended by Kennard. Here's Highland. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Mann. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kennard finds Jones. Kennard on the wing. To the right side. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
To the paint. Pass to Mann. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Highland. Defended by Jones. And the basket by Highland.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Plumlee a screen from outside the arc. And the basket by Highland. Give him 8 points now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Tillman. Now here's Kennard. Second chance effort. And he hits the jumper. Kennard's got 5 points.
Luke Kennard gets the ball off quickly, and the mechanics are consistent.
Timeout called. The Clippers. A line change here from Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Out to Covington. Pulls up and stolen by Bane. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Westbrook can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has gotten his second bucket of the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Leonard outside. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Zubac with a screen on Clark. Pass to Covington. Over to the left wing. And here's Zubac outside. No luck on that one. He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Jackson can't get it to go. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubac. For three, Covington. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Morant. There's the three. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Timeout called, the Clippers. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
Brooks' mental game, great anticipation on that steal.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that either way? Attack, young fella! What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Outside Covington. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. Now Morant. Outside Bain. And here's Jackson. And stolen by Covington. In transition, here come the Clippers. And here's Zubac outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's go with a three. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Out to Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Clark. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard. And stolen by Clark. Bain against Westbrook. Bain, the pass to Clark. Back to Bain. Clark with a screen on Westbrook. Bain, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Zubac. George outside. Zubac, screen. Tries to snap the cold streak. Offensive rebound. The three, Westbrook hits the trifecta.
Be careful when Westbrook is knocking down those consistently. Watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
And that one's good.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Pass to Leonard. George outside. Here's Covington. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Clippers.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Leonard against Clark. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
From deep. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
He's off on that one. And the Clippers have possession. They led the game at one point by 20. Pass to Zubac. Westbrook outside. Out to Covington. The three is up. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Quick attack by Covington, not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Clark is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Jackson in at center. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker left side. Shot clock at 6. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
And the Grizzlies with possession. Brooks the pass to Morant. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Offline with his 3. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. It's rebounded by Memphis.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. To end the run. That shot off the mark. And Memphis the other way now. Morant passes to Clark. Outside, Bain. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Ayton. Drops one in from the wing.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 6-point game. Payne for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
Morant surveying the D. Over to the left wing. Clark kicks to Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Paul dishes to Booker. Here's Okogie, guarded by Bain. Durant for 3. Kicks it out to Paul. They grab their own miss. Now the pass to Okogie. Clark against KD. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Pass to Morant. Brooks against Booker. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns trail by 5. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball finds Booker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6.
Book it. More points for Devin Booker. This guy is such a great offensive talent.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Paul passes to Ayton. And the rejection by Jackson. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they come.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And finished off by KD.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Morant against Paul. Morant kicks to Jackson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there, an efficient shooter off the dribble.
Morant against Paul. Morant passes to Clark. On the wing, Bain. Clark dishes to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. It's Morant with the drop. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Morant against Paul. No good. Shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, you know, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, you know, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Okogie, the pass to Ayton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Payne finds Jackson, fires the 3, hits it from 3-point range.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Durant with a screen on Brooks. Booker with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Durant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Count it. Good. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Paul showing his strength there, just bullying his way past the defense and that aggressive coverage.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morant kicks to Bain. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson Jr.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Clark with it. Now guarded by Booker. Brooks with no one around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's to Booker. Shoots the three. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 12 in the game.
Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
KD a screen. The three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Josh Okogie.
T.J. Warren.
There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Ayton a screen on Brooks. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. KD sets the pick for Paul. Lets the three fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And Phoenix making a change here. Baisley's checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Jones against Paul. Jones kicks to Kennard. Lets it go with a three. And stolen by Booker. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns ahead, up 1. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones out there with Luke Kennard. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Tillman in at the 4.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Passes to Kennard, and Memphis with another turnover here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. He's got 8 to the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
He's covered by Warren. Jones kicks to Kennard. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Paul grabs the board. Suns leading by 4. Here's Warren. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, feisty defense from Steven Adams coming in there on that play. And he turns it into points on the fast break.
Paul dishes to Ayton. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Paul against Jones. Kennard on the wing. Memphis the rebound. Adams. And he hits it to tie the game up. Adams has got his first 2 points.
The motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Paul kicks to Warren. Phoenix no good that time either. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Kennard. Here's Adams outside. Jones. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the wide-open shot from Warren. It's good from long range.
T.J. Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Kennard's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Booker driving inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Stolen by Warren. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's running. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And that's a foul. Called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. Ross is checked in for the Suns. 1:12 left to play in the third. He's covered by Warren. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Ayton, the pass to Baisley. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Back to Kennard. Clock at 6. Tries again. The offensive rebound. Back to Adams. And there's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Jones in the post. Over Paul. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 9. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. You got DeAndre Ayton. Chris Paul is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Ross on the wing. Paul looking over the floor. Stolen by Brooks. Morant kicks to Clark. There's the dish to Morant. Back to Clark. Here he goes. And it's Clark with the jam.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
A shot by Paul, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Sinks the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Timeout called, the Suns.
All right, everybody, it's time to make some noise for your Suns, Booker and Bruce.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Terrence Ross. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Morant passes to Brooks. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Brooks dishes to Jackson.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Durant in the corner. He feeds it to Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Morant against Paul. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Morant.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Get us out of your seats.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Morant against Paul. Changes up. And it's good on the way in. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
The 3 from Morant. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. This one now up to 13-2. The pass to Okogie.
2 minutes.
Kicks it to KD.
2 minutes.
For 3. Booker. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
A great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Brooks finds Bain from downtown. Morant passes to Jackson. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Clark. Moran's got 23 points.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Moran can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
No good from Clark. Suns leading by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And the Suns miss again. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clark dishes to Jackson. Clark kicks to Morant. Clark a screen on Paul. The three from Morant. No good on that one. Paul with the ball. Booker outside. From deep. No good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard of the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The shot's good.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Okogie on the wing. Back to Paul. Pass to Aiden. Up and in on the layup.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Here's Booker, and Booker throws it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Covington, a screen on Booker. George passes to Covington. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Gets the 3-ball to go. Booker's got 5 now.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
To halt the run. And George with the jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Booker against George. Outside Booker. Here's Okogie, covered by Covington. Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's got his second basket of the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Out to Covington. It's George on the wing. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Covington, no good. For Phoenix, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Pass to Okogie. Back to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
The hands of Kawhi are huge, and they help him palm the ball. Slam it with ease.
Pass to Okogie. George against Booker. To the inside. Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. He has 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, really nice feel from George, making the correct decision in a two-man game.
The Suns leading. Booker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's George. So it'll be 2. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even
the previous play is
doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Durant against Zubac. For three, Booker. Here's Durant. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the Clippers miss again.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Paul against Westbrook. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Okogie. Booker for three. Paul finds Booker. Ayton, a screen on George. Booker for three. Drills it from deep. Booker's got 8.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
Okogie's shot is off. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Beyond the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Covington finds Westbrook. George against Booker. Excellent D there from Booker. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Okogie on the wing. Back to Durant. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Zubac inside. Booker defending. For 3, George. And the Clippers hit again from deep. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Zubac with a screen on Booker. Out to Leonard. Tipped. Leonard on the wing. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's got 5 points.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Booker against George. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. George against Booker. Clock at 6. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? You don't give them a charge. I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Okogie, and stolen by Covington. Westbrook with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Leonard for three. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Amazing that catch-and-shoot jumpers were considered a weak spot for Kawhi when he came into the league. No one thinks that way anymore.
They get the rebound. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Leonard finds Covington. Back to Westbrook. Now Zubac. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Warren's checked in for Okogie. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Norm Powell comes in for Leonard. Mann, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Highland in for Westbrook. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
He was all alone on that one. And the Suns lead by 6.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Here's Morris. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And the Clippers call time here.
Your one and only John Denver. Fans in the stands, let's hear it again for you.
Westbrook against Paul.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
7 seconds left in the first half of this one. Launches it. And the basket by Highland.
3-point field goal.
The steal. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
Your Suns 40. The Clippers 35.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Darius Baisley is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Here's Highland. Here he goes. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One matches that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that's not going to stop Warren. Either foul him harder or avoid fouling him at all.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
And Paul gets it to go. And it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
It's Powell, high post. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got his first bucket in this one.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Outside Paul. Another three for Phoenix.
This is almost unreasonable range. Paul airing it from way out there.
Pass to Plumlee. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Highland. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Back to man. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Baisley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Ayton passes to Paul. And here's Warren. For 3, Booker. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Morris passes to Powell. Morris sets a screen. Here's Highland. 7 points in the game.
Phoenix foul. T.J. Warren. First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for the Clippers.
And so he hits both. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
Pass to Baisley. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Baisley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
Here's Ayton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Launches a 3. Man, misses. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Down low. Outside for Booker. Warren against Powell. Pass to Baisley. Tries it from 19. And it's Phoenix with another.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Here's man. Booker defending. Here's Powell. Plumlee with it. Out left to the wing. Morris outside. Here's man. Can they get it? Out to Powell. Pass to man. Second chance shot. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Baisley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Morris.
Third team foul. At the line for your Suns, Darius Baisley.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Okogie's checked in for the Suns.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
Take it away. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Paul. He's got 9. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Baisley. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Phoenix feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Paul. Driving inside, pass to Baisley. Ayton with it, over Leonard, just 4 to shoot. Baisley misses. For 3, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker with it, guarded now by George. Now here's Booker. Here's Baisley. Back to Ayton. Pass to Baisley. Here's Okogie. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And it's Westbrook off the drive. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Baisley. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Baisley's got 12 points here in the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
The reverse. George finds Zubac. Leonard right side. Out to the right wing. Westbrook can't hit.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Outside for Booker. Here's Baisley. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Leonard outside. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Outside Booker. Pass to Okogie. And here's Ayton. He's guarded by Zubac. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Covington, he's open. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, stepping in. Just a quality shot selection there by Covington.
And here's Paul.
Hey, watch him.
1:46 left in the game. Picked up by Baisley. Oh, George with a steal. Fires from deep. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
The defense George provides is huge, using his length and instincts to come away with the steals.
Here's Okogie. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Suns lead by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And Ayton with the stuff.
They're focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Out to Covington. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Oh, putting the 3 in 3 and D. This team is so much better when Covington is making those shots.
Pass to Baisley from downtown. It's rebounded by Zubats. 29 seconds left in the fourth. From deep. The shot won't fall. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
George with it. Here's Covington. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A competitive game, you have to feel.
Smack clowns with mad style.